Yo. YouTube's being weird. Keeps bouncing between saying no data and excellent connection, which is vague and alarming. Don't know how I feel about that. That's just a tad bit uneasy. How you doing? I'm doing good. I had a pretty decent day. It went by really quickly though. So nothing like remarkable. I did laundry. That's about all I got. Had dinner. Let's migrate. Uh-oh. Here we go. Don't we all? Here we go. Here I am. It is I. Things moving? They are. Slay! Slay! Sorry, I'm like looking at YouTube, I'm like making sure it doesn't do the whole no data thing. Ay, ay, ay. Also, I figured out why my streams hiccup sometimes. Because my mama connected the VPN straight to the router. And then whenever it changes, it bumps like everything on the router. I unplugged something earlier and just stepped on the cord at the end of it. Ow! Oof. Stepping on cords. What's up, Noriko? Have you eaten? Staying hydrated? I did. I had Denny. Had lo mein for dinner. Lo mein and dumplings and soup. And staying hydrated. I've had 2 glasses of water today. A vast improvement of none yesterday. Okay, things are looking good, so I think we're good. At least I'm gonna call it. Ooh, okay. Well, hello everybody. How is everybody doing? What is today? How's everybody enjoying their Wednesday? It is Wednesday, my dude. Also, Lunar New Year. Happy New Year, Year of the Snake. Well, yeah, I'm getting my passport because I'm traveling soon. Cool. I don't have a passport. I've never left the country. I don't even know how I feel about leaving the country. Unnerving. But I hope you have fun. Let's... Music louder. Okay. Alright. There we go. Yeah. We're doing Lunar New Year art because I wanted to. I personally have never celebrated Lunar New Year. I just think it's neat. I'm just doing it because I think it's cool. Also, it's my year. Oh, BRB, gotta go start dinner. Oop. Yeah, I gotta eat. Go eat dinner. It's important to get meals in, especially when you still have the time. Off the bat, even when I was doing the thumbnail, I noticed my head is weird. Like my neck. My neck is strange. I'm on the wrong layer. Here we go. But yeah, I want to tweak my head first because it's definitely... Yeah. Off with her head. Yeah, I think... Yeah, if we just needed to raise it a little bit, I had like no neck. And I got I got a long neck. Speaking of long neck, let me see if I can... Look at my posture right now. Oh, it's actually not that bad. It was like this earlier. Looked bad. Okay, Marie Antoinette. It's fine. It's just my head. There we go. I like that, and I think that's good. This was like a very, very, very rough sketch that I did, and I was like, you know what? That's good. We'll do this. I had like this made like yesterday. I was like, I need to do something, and I didn't like any of my other whips. All my other works I was not a fan of doing, and I was like, oh, it's Lunar New Year. I'll just do a Lunar New Year piece. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna be honest, I wish I could do that with paper and pen. You can, but it comes at a cost of ripping paper. Actually, what I've done before, oh, I guess it's different though, because I do multiple stages. Like when I watercolor, I draw on regular paper and then I move it onto watercolor paper. So in that time, I have the ability to like scooch the tracing to kind of adjust, but it's definitely a skill set I wish was not just digital. Also, a thing that I really enjoy about digital art, flipping the canvas. Good golly, flipping the canvas is... I recently learned how to do that. And it's definitely becoming one of my favorite things to do. Only because I feel like... I don't know, you see it from a different perspective. I don't draw. I need to get back into the habit of drawing more. I haven't really drawn as much. I kind of only really been doing thumbnails. I don't know, I just haven't been in the mood. And I know this pen is too big. Oh yeah, I'm using the wrong one entirely. We're in the rough draft part right now, where I'm still figuring out what I want to do because I'm not quite sure yet. Like, I like it, I like the general composition, but I'm still not 100% on board with some of my choices. I'm pretty sure I'm going to Spain? Oh, that's awesome. My dad always wanted to go to Spain. Only because he food. He just wants to eat food and enjoy chilling, you know, just relaxing, drinking wine. That's fun. Hope you enjoy yourself. That sounds awesome. Me and him are getting along. My dad knows how to relax. Because I'm doing the same thing. Isn't that like really what you're supposed to do when you're in Spain though? You just eat good food and just relax and drink and take naps. Sounds like the life, to be honest. Been playing around with my audio recently. If things are loud, it's never loud. I always think it's loud, but it's not. Usually it's like way too quiet because I get nervous. But recently I've been learning audio because it's kind of important. Okay, I want this piece here, but I think I want a little flyby. Oh, speaking of fun things in art, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm working on I'm working on a new outfit, of course. It's been a month. We gotta go. I'm me. We're getting a Valentine's outfit, gang. That'll be probably like next week. We're gonna do a little Valentine's outfit. And then I have another one for spring. It's probably gonna come like a couple weeks after that because I'm still working on it. But I got the Valentine's one done in time. It's all prepped and ready to go. I got like final details to put on it and that's about it. I'm gonna pump out some little tutorial videos while I'm at it too because I bothered to record some of it. So I'm doing some tutorials. My face. Yeah, we're doing some V-Roid tutorials while I'm at it and post those for shorts. I figured it'd be fun. I like giving away the secrets. I want to smoke my way through the holidays. Hell yeah, brother. Get it on. Enjoy yourself. I mean, you're taking a vacation outside the country. Might as well have fun. No, I didn't like that line. That's right. Been having this thing where I really hate the hair that I draw right now. I don't know what it is. I think I need to reteach myself how to draw hair. Looks kind of puffed out. Yeah. Trying to do this whole like maybe dynamic in the wind thing, but I don't know how I feel about it anymore. I don't really have a lot of hair to work with. I feel like I need to get the general shape. I'm also trying to make it longer than it actually is. Forget I have a mullet. I keep going for the bob, but I really got a mullet. Yeah, it's probably closer to that. I'm like looking at my own hair for reference. Can more people talk? It's up to them. I got no control. That or I have to talk more, and that's never a good idea. It's how I waste time. An hour and 20 minutes in Zelda being lost over a key I already have in my damn inventory. I'm still not over that. I'm still relatively tilted about that. Hour and 20 minutes. I missed that stream that happened. Good, because it was a whole third of it. It was a third of the stream. I was just running around like a fool. Noiko looks so pretty. Mute, what are you doing awake? 2 AM, what are you doing? Hello. God damn. What are you doing? Thank you. I want to say hi and watch you draw. Who's that? That's Mute. She's another VTuber. She popped in when I was playing Osu one time, and I don't know, I like Mute. Mute's nice. Me and her have played Osu together, and I draw her fan art sometimes. Yeah. I'm fighting with the hair over here. You're nice too? Thank you, I hope so. I feel like I might have to... I hate backwards Noriko. Backwards Noriko's so cursed. Well, if you decide to go to sleep soon, I wish you could. Yeah, it's like, what, 2 in the morning for you? 1 a.m.? Oh my god. What's your opinion on gossip? Do you know, like, the latest news and rumors around town? No. I don't leave my house. Who do you think I am? A social person? This is what I do. I don't know, I'm not a big gossipy. I'm not a gossip girl. Thank you, it's 1 a.m. though, that's still ridiculous. On a Wednesday? Well, it's Thursday for you now. Jeez. 1 in the morning. You're lucky I'm a chill streamer. I'm good nighttime background noise. But no, I'm not a big gossip girl. Mostly because I just don't care. I don't have the mental capacity or energy to like be hateful. Oh, we can start gossip and drama. What's everyone's opinion on sleeping with socks on? Ooh. It depends on the weather. If it's hot out, no. If I'm cold, yes. Socks all the way. But I also get cold feet and cold hands. Ooh, Detective Noriko would be cool. Give me a little detective hat. Oh, I should play that. There's a game actually that I saw that I thought would be cute. It's like a duck detective game. I could also play Sam and Max though. Sam and Max, freelance police. It's like a point and click. It's like a point and click type of game. Only if I pass out. Yeah, I think that would be fun doing some detective games. I could play that one with the press F to play respect. You know, the one with the memes. Noriko, but she's looking for the imposter as a duck. Yeah, it's like that. And Sam and Max. Yeah. I like Sam and Max. I like the cartoon. And then I realized there's games. And from what I understand, they're like point and click type of games. So that might be fun. Oh my god, the tinnitus. 1 second. I can't hear myself. Okay. I got tinnitus for a second. I got flashbanged. Booyah. Best point and click games are The Walking Dead and Sam and Max Monkey Island. The Walking Dead, Sam and Max, and Monkey Island. Tinnitus. It's when your ears ring. It sounds like, you know when you get flashbanged in video games, how it's like really loud, like eee? That's tinnitus. And you can just get that when you listen to music too loud, like I do. It's very much not fun, it's loud. Usually for me though, it doesn't happen in both ears, it happens like in one ear. And then it'll just ring really loudly. And I can't hear myself speak, because I talk quietly. And I don't want to yell. Detective is a breakthrough new dawn. You should add a fedora to your model. I could easily grab a fedora. 1 second. There has to be a PNG of a fedora. Somehow I tune that out. Some people can, I can't. Let me see if I can find a fedora. I can find a fedora PNG. Milady. Yep, here it is. There we go, found one. Yeah, Discord mod Noriko, let's go. I'm trying to find one that's a true PNG. Some of these are liars. I hate that when you like go to get a PNG but it's not actually transparent. I don't want to edit it. There we go. Nope. Let me put my hat on. I don't know if I can stack props. I might have to get rid of... I might have to get rid of my blankie. I don't want to get rid of my blankie. Can't wait for Noriko to call us her kittens. My little babies. My little Discord kittens. No, not the blankie. To be C-face, then yes? Okay, good. I don't usually stack props. Usually I just pick one. Oh, it's a sideways fedora. Oh no, where to go? My hat. My hat. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. It's off kilter. Beautiful, bravo. Thank you, thank you. I unironically wear straw fedoras occasionally. There's nothing wrong with a good hat. Hello, my lady. Hello, my honey. I feel like I need a cane. I think we went a little off. Yeah. I can fix it. I can fix it. I can fix her. Keeps clipping into my bangs because my bangs are so big. Big. Noriko, please buy us Discord Nitro. No. You have not been good kittens. You can fix her and you will. Oh my god. Actually, I'm a Sigma Beta male and you would never even get Discord Nitro from me because I'm so much of a Sigma Beta male that, I would never. But please. Not been good kittens, nope. You have not been using your litter boxes, nor have you been giving me snuggles and kisses at the appropriate times that I have been asking for them. You didn't send feet pics when I asked, so no. Sigma Beta male. Please. I can't fix her, but I could post memes in her Discord. Oh my god. Speaking of which, I really should make a Discord server. I've just been like beating my head against the wall about it because it's hard. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it's Eraser. Guess I watched too many Andrew Tate videos. Please, we need Nitro. I'm actually a yogurt male. You guys know what a yogurt male is? My favorite thing to come out of all of this nonsense. But a yogurt male is somebody who's so alpha, like so beyond alpha. Yogurt male? Yes. Squishy and pale. No, it's somebody who's so alpha that finding a woman doesn't even matter anymore. They just want to sit at home and eat yogurt. I'm so alpha that women don't matter no more. I just want to consume cultured dairy product. My My boobs look wonky. That's no good. Oh no. I got wobbly tits. There we go. Oh my god. They want men instead of women. No, they're so alpha that nothing matters. They don't care. They just want to eat yogurt. So me sitting on my bed watching streams eating yogurt makes me a yogurt male? Yes. Women don't matter. It's a horrible thing to have. Wobble tits. I diagnosed you with wobble tits. This drawing's never gonna get done. But no, it is a thing. Yogurt males. That's what I am. I'm a yogurt male. I don't care about romantic relationships. I just like nice cured dairy product. Incurable wobble tits. She got mournful tits. I just want to take them and give them a proper burial. Hey, yogurt's good. Yogurt is good. Ooh, women, get on the yogurt male grind set for extra Bitcoin. Oh my god. I feel like I should like say some like super misogynistic stuff, but I'm not going to. Yogurt with the granola is the best. It is like pure like vanilla Greek yogurt, like not sweetened but like still a little tangy, with like honey and granola and maybe like sliced bananas. It's super good. The guy at the gym squatting 300 pounds wears a t-shirt that says "I'm afraid of women." I love that though. I like the shirts or like the fisher hats that say "Fish want me, women fear me." I'm so tempted to play a fishing game just to have one. I just want to wear a hat. Bitcoin, nah, I'm all about that Nori coin. Bye bye bye. Fall into my cryptocurrency. I sell NFTs. I wonder if there's been a VTuber who's tried to do that before, like sell NFTs of their models. There has to be somebody who's tried. By 90% of the yogurt I consume is used to make tzatziki sauce, but tzatziki sauce is super good. Tzatziki's so yummy. I'm all about the Nori NFTs. I'm trying to think what my NFTs would even be. It would just be like a shitty PNG model. It would like literally be like what I use for thumbnails and stuff. Like the transparent like images of me. It would be like one of those. Just on like an NFT. Not even my art. It would genuinely just be like a shitty picture. The basketball image. I made that thumbnail months and months and months ago. I just kind of held on to it for shits and giggles. How much life savings do I need to spend for Nori NFT? Like three life savings. I'm gonna need... Listen guys, if we all pull together and you each give me $3,000, I can get this shit kick-started off the ground and we'll all be billionaires. You just have to trust me. I got amazing marketing skills. You just have to put the trust in me. Oh god, that finger. Then you will resurrect Jesus Christ. Yes. It's my NFT goal. Is we're gonna show Jesus what VTubers are. I haven't had yogurt in a long time, like years. I think I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna be a yogurt male. Get yogurt pilled. I just want to really zoom in and pixelated version of your face from the waiting screen when you're catching the snowflakes. That'd be perfect. Like a really shitty, like really close. Really close up image of it. I still never finished that, by the way. I never fixed it. There's no fixed version at this point. I don't think I'm going to fix it. Also, I hope you all really appreciate the YouTube stock jazz that I have playing in the background. Hey guys, Noriko here. Today we are fundraising my Resurrection of Jesus Christ. We're gonna turn Jesus Christ into a VTuber. We're gonna get him his own model. And he's gonna stream from the Vatican with the Pope, who also has a VTuber model, with the anime girl that they have as mascot. That'd be awesome. Noriko Cult when? Noriko Cult, Halloween 2025. It'll be my birthday anyway. We'll do cult activities. We'll summon Satan. Ooga booga booga. I'll bring back Demon Noriko. Sleep paralysis Demon Noriko. I love the Pope. Me too. What a fella. What a guy. I just think he's swell. My golly. Goodness gracious. This is not my line art layer, by the way. I'm just kind of trying to solidify what I have here. She turned Jesus into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Oh my god. I'm just thinking of a pickle with like Jesus's face on it. Just like a really shitty crucifix with a pickle. Like popsicle sticks and a pickle. Would that be Jewish pickle? It'd be kosher. Yeah. Be a kosher dill. I do wonder. I think this fedora is sucking out my last brain cell. I feel it being siphoned in from my skull. Leaking out of my nose. I think that's a episode of VeggieTales actually. I thought they weren't allowed to. I thought the whole thing was like they weren't allowed to show or depict Jesus because it was considered like blasphemy. I thought that was like the whole spiel. You know, because like it would be blasphemous to represent Jesus Christ as a fruit. But I do believe there's a nativity with Jesus and he's like a baby carrot, which is very fitting. You don't need those. I don't need brain cells. Who needs those? I'm an anime girl on the internet. I don't need brain cells. It is, yeah. I thought so. I mean, it's fairly blasphemous. Be getting in trouble. Meanwhile, Pokemon's allowed to celebrate Christmas. Hey, you don't know. Jesus might be in the Pokemon universe. Who's to say? I mean, we have Mew and Mewtwo. I don't know nothing about Pokemon. I don't know what I'm rambling on about, so don't take that anyway. But a carrot. It'd be blasphemous to depict Jesus as a pickle? Yeah. It would have to be. There's no way you can depict Jesus as anything but like himself, and then nobody's not gonna get mad about it. Somebody's gonna get mad about it. Now a carrot, that's okay. Yeah. He's not preserved. He's just a carrot. I think they got in trouble for that though. Cause that's why the VeggieTales does like a lot of like Old Testament Bible stories. You get to learn about the Ark. You know what? I'm getting my footing. Pickle cries. Jesus. Is that the vegan part of Christ? That's what we don't talk about. Oh my god, there's this one video that I saw. I'm trying to remember the name of the dude who makes them. But it's like a really shitty, like a little, like TikTok animator. And it's not even shitty, it's just like really gross art. But like he had this thing where this kid kept a communion wafer in his mouth to have soggy Jesus wishes. And I just thought it was really funny. Do you want a soggy Jesus wish? and then the mailman takes the soggy Jesus wish, and he wished for a new pair of legs, and he grew like ostrich legs, and it was horrifying. And I love the concept of that, like a soggy like a soggy communion wafer Jesus wish is like a monkey's paw. Man, what a sentence. I know, it's great. Little soggy Jesus wish. I missed art streams. I like art streams because we get to just chit chat. And I get to pretend I'm busy. I feel like I shouldn't have started talking about Jesus. I was gonna rant anyway. I feel like I need to think about background a little bit. And draw our trees, do a little Bob Ross moment. Let me take off my fedora. The bit's done. Well, I gotta go eat. Bye. Go eat food. I take my fedora off. I don't need it. The gag's over. What the fuck is my delete key? There it is. We're back. Yeah, I feel like I gotta start thinking about background a little bit. Do you want a soggy Jesus wish? It's stuck in my head now. Actually, you know what has been stuck in my head? Is that freaking the Jazz Hands video. The song for that. The jazz hands is right for me. All week. Been just like jammed into my skull. Here we go. I need to look at an actual picture of a lantern. So I kind of drew this lantern, like, on my own. I'm not confident about it. That's about what they look like, huh? Okay. It just needs like little gold decor. Kind of shit you can only see at 8 on 2008 at 3 a.m. on an infomercial. Yeah. Man. I remember being a kid and you fall asleep with Cartoon Network on and you wake up and Adult Swim is on. And it's just horrifying because you're a child and like 3 a.m. Adult Swim at the time, it was just like the most horrifying thing to like wake up to. Like wake up and it's like Robot Chicken or something. I need thinner line art for that. We'll focus on the tree. Aqua Teen Hunger Force 2? Yeah, you'd like wake up way too early. And then like the craziest shit is on TV on Adult Swim. But that are just, even the bumpers alone used to scare me a lot as a kid. Especially like the 2000s ones where it's all like trippy. It's kind of horror-y. They did kind of like a lot of horror stuff, I feel. Wake up and Moral Oral's on. My lantern's wonky. The adult animation from the time was more juvenile than the daytime shows. Yeah, but that's like kind of the charm of Adult Swim back in the day, I think. At least for me, I really like going back and watching some of those. Especially now that I'm older, that I can understand them a little more. Except Toonami. Yeah, Toonami's the shit. That's a friend. I remember when they were airing Kai, on... They were airing Dragon Ball Z Kai, and, well, I was obsessed with Dragon Ball at the time. I still have a Dragon Ball obsession, but I would, you know, you watch it on, like Nickelodeon, they were airing it, and then, you know, they censor out, like, all the blood and curses and stuff. Not that Dragon Ball had a lot, but, you know, they still did occasionally in the fights and stuff. So they would edit it out, and then I would stay up late, and then I would catch it on Toonami, and then the Toonami version, you could see Goku say, damn. And that shit was crazy to me as a kid, just being able to see Goku say a bad word. Very mind-blowing to me. Especially at the time, because I was, you know, I was a kid, so like I wasn't even familiar with the concept of it like being censored. So like I would be like, oh my god, it's like midnight and Dragon Ball Z is on, and I would watch Dragon Ball and it would be like, you know, fully on set, like you would see like blood and all that stuff. Oh, speaking of censoring, have you seen the Chinese censoring of Chainsaw Man? Yes. Oh my god, I remember when that came out. How funny that was. Because why did they pick white of all colors? Especially for having so much blood in the show. I don't understand why they picked white to be their censor color. Random question, what do you think is the worst movie? Food Fight. That's a really bad movie. This is a god-awful movie. They replaced all the blood with just white and these powers on, and then there's Power on screen drinking just white goop. Yeah, I remember. There's also the one where she's like laying on the ground and she's like covered in blood, and so, oh shoot. So when they censored it, it was just her on the ground like covered in white. Drop my pen. Oh no, he's covered in white. Yeah, it's bad. It's so bad. I don't understand how somebody saw that and went, yep, this is better. This is 100% better. Cool. So now we get to do real line art. This was just my warm-up. I got shaky hands. Yeah, no, the white thing is just crazy to me. How they thought that was better. Oop. I'll never understand why they thought that was better. We'll color it in first, see how that looks. But yeah, I need to watch more anime. I haven't really... I know Sakamoto Days came out, and I've been wanting to watch that because I read a little bit of the manga and I thought it was good. I read like maybe 10 chapters of the manga and I was like, this is good, and I just never kept reading it because I was reading other things at the time. But I want to watch that. I need to watch that. Zenshu is also spectacular. There's just like a lot of shows that have come out over the winter that I need to catch up on, or even just last year in general that I need to catch up on. I don't really read, or I don't really watch anime anymore. I'll read manga and I'll be like, this is good, and I just won't keep reading it. Like I'll catch up to a certain point. Or I'll read like 20 or so chapters and I'll be like, okay, this was good. And then I just won't pick it up. And then all of a sudden it's an anime now. And then I'm like, well, shit, now I gotta watch it. See if it's actually good. Because typically, like, if I read manga, I read what I assume is about like a one season's worth. And I'll be like, yeah, that's pretty good. And then I'll just keep going. Last season was hands down the best season for anime since like 2018. See, I gotta catch up. I haven't been watching anime. Like, I'll just read manga in my spare time. And that's about it. And even then, I'm kind of really picky about my anime these days because of that. Like, I'll just be like, do I really want to watch it? I'm still holding out for more Vinland Saga. I really like... I've been wanting to read the manga, but I kind of want the physical hardbacks first before I keep reading it. Only because I really enjoy it, so I want it in my collection, in my very small collection. That, and there's a lot of manga that I like that I know will never be made into anime just because they just never will. Like Yotsuba. I love Yotsuba, but it's never gonna be made into a show, and that makes me very sad. I've been into Yotsuba since like, I don't know, like 2013, 14 maybe, 2012 even. That show is never getting made into anything but, and that's okay. I'll live with that. Still bums me out though. But I need to play catch up. There's a lot of shows I haven't catched up on. Like, I still haven't finished. I watched like probably like the first 2 seasons of Attack on Titan, and I still need to finish it. My sister recently went back and binged it, and so I got to kind of watch it, but I haven't dedicated the time to finishing it. And I know it's good, like I've seen it, like I know it's good, I just haven't. It's a lot of time to put into something. That's why I'll never watch One Piece either. Have you heard the pilot's love song or Princess in the Pilot? No, I don't think I have. I have not. Even then, I haven't really been reading manga all that recently over the last like maybe 6 months. I really have not been consuming that much. I feel like my eye needs to move. It's feeling high. Let me squish my face a little. Yeah, that helps. Okay. No, I have not heard of that. Do what? Do not. They are incredible stories. The only Princess and the Pilot gets what you consider a proper ending because the author had ended the other series on a cliffhanger. That's the worst. See, like, that's my thing about manga. The reason why I don't really finish stories either is because, like, you know, you have like a mangaka who's working on their work for like years, and you know, it's their passion project and everything, and I understand that like making a manga is really hard, but like some of these people just can't write good endings. Like, that's how I feel about that one anime manga. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's got like a big dude and then like the female character, like the main female is like small, like she's small and green, and then you have like her office co-worker, senpai, whatever, with them, and then they have like this weird, like, it ends like so weirdly. where like they have like this whole office tension thing going on, and you're like, oh, will they, won't they? And then like the ending, it like time jumps to them already being together, and it kind of ruins the vibe. Oh, my senpai's annoying? Yes, that's exactly it. Like, if it wasn't for the fan content making that better, I don't think I would really be into that fandom at all. And they do it in the last 3 chapters. Exactly. It's so bogus. I hate it. I was super upset. I bought the next set of books and I realized I can't read Japanese. That's awful. Natsumi best girl. Natsumi best girl. I really enjoyed the series. But it was one of those things where, like, I feel like I wasted my time because of the way it ended, and that makes me not want to read manga. And that makes me upset, because, like, you know, I enjoy reading manga, I enjoy collecting it. Even though my collection's very small. But, you know, if I enjoy a series, I'll purchase it with time. I'll at least get the first couple issues, and I'll be like, oh, now I have to finish collecting these. With time and money. It's fun and dandy and all, but like, oh god, I hate that. How I feel about like Tokyo Ghoul. Like, I really like Tokyo Ghoul, but like I only like maybe like the first third of Tokyo Ghoul. Like, I like it all up to the point we get White Hair Kaneki. After White Hair Kaneki, I could not care about the series. Like, it just the tonal shift that it does is not my favorite. I feel like the writing just went downhill after that. And it sucks because, you know, I love the artwork and everything. It's just like sometimes, you know, somebody can be a good artist without being like a good writer, you know? Which is why I would never write a manga, because I know I don't have those writing skills to make it work. Same thing with webtoons. I feel like webtoons are really hard. To be honest, I stopped watching Blue Exorcist after they wrapped up the first arc because it could have just ended. I agree. I thought Blue Exorcist was good, but I feel like the formula kind of completed itself there. Like, it had a good little wrap up as like a one-shot deal. But again, these are just my opinions. My tastes. My tastes and personal preferences. I don't know, the older I get, the more I'm like, I don't have the time to watch things that are not good. It's also kind of why I've been, I don't know, like, not downshifting away from anime, but like, I don't know, I haven't been consuming it as much anymore, and I can't tell if that's because I'm an adult now, and like, all these shoujo shonen shows just don't do it for me anymore. Because I've been trying watching more like adult mature stuff, but I don't know, hasn't really been clicking. I still need to watch Steins Gate because I've been told it's good. I missed that one somehow when watching anime, so I gotta watch Steins Gate apparently. From what I've seen, it's good. Like, everything I've seen about it, it seems like a good show, and apparently it's really well done. So I want to give it a shot. That, and, there's a couple of things. I don't know, my taste in anime is like, if it's not serious, it has to be like slice of life. Like, I gotta have like a nice little slice of life, like a goofy one. Like Daily Lives of High School Boys or something. If the romance show didn't all follow the same plot beats, I'd be way more interested. Me too. I'm tired of high school romance. Give me adult romance. Like, My Senpai's Annoying. Like, I like the concept of My Senpai's Annoying, where they're like adults. You know? It's like career oriented. I like that. I wish they would make more stuff like that. But better ending. Don't give me a time jump to their wedding and everything, and don't like skip over all the good stuff. Give me all the weird little awkward shy dates and stuff. Give me the good stuff. Give me the fluff and the hand holding. Can't our girl watch some hand holding? think that's where Dragon Maid wins out. It is a slice of life, but you get some fun arcs over the few episodes. I agree. I actually really enjoyed Dragon Maid. It's got some weirdness to it that I don't necessarily enjoy, but like overall the way the show is done, I like. Lewd hand holding, I know. Disgusting smut. You pervert. I just want to watch the main characters hold hands. And go, I might care about you. And then the guy goes, I care about you too. And then they hold hands, and then the fireworks go off at the spring festival. And then vaguely off camera, you can't tell what they're doing. Are they kissing? Are they still holding hands? I don't know. It's the end of the episode. I don't know. I enjoy the goofier anime too. I feel like if it's not serious, it has to be goofy. Like Azumanga Daioh, or whatever that show's called. And some other stuff is like that too. Yeah, I could do without Kana's friends. Yeah. She could have been cut for the show without consequence. I don't think many people would be upset. Yeah, that and like the whole that one dragon lady with like the young boy. I'm not a big fan of that either. I'm not a huge fan of that part of the show. But overall, like it's well done. Like I can't. That's like I don't know, man. It's. I skip those episodes all the time. Like, if I do watch it, I'm like, we're gonna skim through this. I don't want to see this. I don't want to be put on a list. I do not want to be seen as a criminal. Especially because it's really awkward to just like be watching shows like that, because like it's really hard to recommend. It's really hard to recommend stuff when your friend is like, hey, do you have any, what have you been watching? What anime do you have for me? And I just have to sit here and I have to scan through my brain and think, okay, does this have anything weird? Like really weird? Most of the romances I watch is from the 1940s. Come here, babe, let me smack you across the cheek. Throw you across the room. That's real love. None of that funny baloney. Hey bro, have you ever watched Monster Musume? Dude, that's almost as bad as that actual one that's actually like a hentai, where they're going out to like different brothels and shit. I could not watch Monster Musume. I'm not gonna. I looked at it for like 5 minutes and I was like, I think I'm gonna pass. Not because monster girls are bad, but like because I just could not handle the fact I was watching it. I was like, this is cursed. I don't. I cannot be caught watching this. I'm more of a cells at work type of gal. I really like Cells at Work. I watched that while I was actually no, did I? I'm trying to remember. No, I watched the movie. That's right. When I was in DC, I had a rainy day where I couldn't go outside, so I caught up on a bunch of anime I've been wanting to watch, and I watched what is it? Undead Unluck. Yeah, I watched Undead Unluck, which I actually kind of enjoyed. I kind of really liked that one. And then I watched the Cells at Work movie because I hadn't watched the movie yet. The plot is so incredibly annoying too, because it's one of those that just never does anything. I know, I hate that. It's just, it's there for eye candy and that's it. It's like weird. I'm not a huge fan. I do love Cells at Work though. As somebody with an autoimmune disease, I like learning about white blood cells and stuff. Actually, it's actually cool because I have a really good way of explaining using Cells at Work terminology, how my body works, and I think that's cool. Like, for me, my problem is My killer T cells are fucking dumbasses. They're too hot-headed. Too active. Code Black did not pull any punches for the female white blood cell. Yeah. Good. That, and I like the fact people ship the white blood cell and the red blood cell. I think it's cute. Good art. All the fan art for that is really cute. I just want to watch them hold hands and help the platelets. Which the fact that platelets are like what they are is like so cute to me. Like everything about that show is so cute because I love learning about biology like that. So Cells at Work is like adorable at doing that. It's just very hard to tell people like yeah, I like when the white blood cell kisses the red blood cell. So weird to explain people, especially like the synopsis of the show. Like it's really hard to explain, to be like, yeah, imagine the human body but like it's a city and your blood cells are people. White blood cells, red blood cells, they're all people. I still think it's good though. Cool, so I think I'm content with that. So we're gonna do a background. Why is the music loud? It got louder. There we go. I'm just gonna mess around with the watercolor brushes and see if I can make something I like. Oh god, it hasn't completed. Please don't do this whole freehand brush stroke shit. I heard the fans on my computer kick up after that. Let's just do it this way, I feel. I don't really know what I'm going for here, other than like misty mountains. I think I'm dehydrated. Oh no. Drink wawa. Drink your water. Stay hydrated. I'm gonna Bob Ross my way through this. Throw in trees. I'm gonna go for that whole like really nice black, white, and red, you know? This tree is too big. That's okay, that'll work. Doopy 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 doo. Not sure, I've been feeling lightheaded when I stand up for years. Uh-oh. I might be anemic. Anemia is no joke. That are just like lacking vitamins. A lot of that can like really mess you up. It's always the littlest things. Oh, yeah. I mean, I know being lightheaded and stuff is very common if you have like, if you're lacking like potassium or magnesium or like iron. Make you very ill feeling. Do. We are just gonna sprinkle in plum blossoms. Call back to when my name was Ume Hana. Way before I debuted. Got like the opposite of anemia during exams. If I have anything go wrong, my blood pressure stays at 180/10 and I'm not sure I haven't exploded. Jesus. You're tense. It's not good. I actually took my blood pressure recently because I have one of the machines in my home. Because my mom has really low blood pressure. Usually. Like scary low. Like when she goes to the doctors are always concerned because her blood pressure is so low. But, so we have a blood pressure thing, and I took mine recently, and mine was normal for once. Usually I have really high blood pressure. But I've been doing good. I've been dieting, and exercising, and eating good, and now the weather's nice, so I've been biking more. I'm not dying. It's shocking. Not to sound like a woman or anything, but I've lost like 30 pounds and it's crazy. Like I look different. Like I'm actually starting to look different, and it's not even just like the weight is gone, like it's actually staying, which is weird. Usually I'm not, I don't consistently lose weight like this. Probably fine, just drink more water. I sweat every time I watch your stream. I learn something new about myself. I have mom friend tendencies where I Google everything and I just know the answers because I have to, because people treat me like an encyclopedia. I swear every time okay, I see. I'm gonna be like, you're sweating, like I'm getting you that worried. Deeba. Yeah, I'm used to being the mom friend, so I'm used to like, not like an older sister, I guess. It's just habits of both, where I'm just like, you know, it could be this. Oh, this mundane problem you're dealing with, you know, it could just be this. And that's why you feel like doo-doo. Okay, I need to figure out where the ground is. I think it's good to be knowledgeable though. Like sometimes it's just beneficial to know stuff. Be smart. Use that beautiful brain. Next you're gonna tell me the problems are consequences of my own actions. Well, it might be. You never know. No, that can't be. No, what do you mean? I only stay up till 3 a.m. because, I only stay up until 3 a.m. not because I keep consuming caffeine past noon. Because my sleep schedule is doo-doo and I'm insomniac. It's totally not the caffeine I'm consuming late in the day. Speaking of which, that has been like an absolute game changer on fixing my sleep schedule though. Is not consuming caffeine after like 2, not even, like more like 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock or like noon. Like you just have to stop because it has a half-life of like 12 hours, so the caffeine's gonna stay in your body and then you stay awake for too long and then you feel bad. And you go, why do I feel like shit? Why can't I sleep? Why do my sleep schedule keep doing this? Consequences of your own actions. Well. Isn't it the consequences of my own actions? I'm kind of half tempted to leave this in black and white. I think I'm gonna go a little painterly here and just do like, do something that looks kind of inky. Maybe not like that. Sometimes it's nice to be awake in the wee small hours of the morning. You step outside, there's no cars, it's just you and the stars. I know, it's so nice. But sometimes you gotta go to bed. Sometimes there's responsibilities that must be done that cannot be done if you are awake at wee hours. Like when I was a barista, and I used to work at a coffee shop, I used to wake up at like 3 a.m. and it was really nice actually because I would go to bed at like 8 o'clock and I would wake up around like 3-ish. And then it was just kind of nice. It was just being up really, really early because you get time to like sit there and meditate and like drink coffee and like you get the time to like wake up with like nobody else around. It's really, really nice. The 10 p.m. Dairy Queen Blizzard run hits down. Dude, that's really true though. When you get food like really late, honestly a blast. I haven't had Dairy Queen in God knows how long. There's not really one near where I live. Now that I think about it, there's no Dairy Queen. No Blizzards for me. 10 p.m. Dairy Queen. 10 p.m. Dairy Queen does sound really good though. The only really time I've ever gone to Dairy Queen is for like a birthday cake. You know, like you get your custom order birthday cake. My grandpa wakes up at 4 a.m. and it's just a pain in the ass because you drop off the project car and says, okay, I'm gonna be back tomorrow to work, and then you roll in at 10 a.m. and he's done. That's just how old people work though, man. Like, they just work on a different scale of time. Like, what is morning for an old person is just insane. The sun does not need to be up for it to be morning for them. That's even like my mom. My mom right now, she's been waking up at like 3 a.m. every day, which she does that like naturally, but she's been waking up at like 3 a.m. and she does like these she walks like 2 miles every morning, like on the treadmill. Like, she's just awake and active like way before everybody else. Mornings whenever I say it is, damn it. Yep. Alright. I think I'm happy with the background for now. I think we'll go back and touch it up after I do this. Where's my line earlier? I need to label things. There we go. Oh no. Am I grayscaling this? I feel like I gotta sit here and think about it for a second. Let's do it in grayscale because then I can color it if I want it to be. Ooh, grayscale. Yeah. I like doing grayscale. I like doing ink paintings. I haven't done an ink painting in a very long time though. I think ink is very unforgiving as a medium. Like, it's really fun, but it's like you gotta be confident in your strokes with ink. Like, you can't, it's not like watercolor where you can kind of absorb it again. If ink is on the paper, it's not going anywhere. You can lighten it a little bit, but you really, like, you can't fix it once it's done. But it still works all the same like watercolor where you work light to dark. It's a fun medium. It's just like, I've known people that like specialize in ink. It's just not my thing to do like all the time. But some people really like it because, you know, you can get liquid watercolor, actually, and it's very similar to ink, where it's very saturated like that. And I've been contemplating exploring. I want to get better at digital art, though. Because I think long-term, that's probably a better idea, because I can always... I've been considering doing a method a watercolor artist I really enjoy does. He does all his work between traditional and digital. Like, the way he works is he'll do like a mock sketch and do that in digital, and then once he's happy with the line art, he will print it and then He'll print it and then he'll trace it onto watercolor paper, and then he'll take that and he'll scan it to have a copy of the line art, and then he'll do his painting as usual with watercolor. And then he'll scan the finished painting, and then in Photoshop he will relayer the line art on top of it again, because sometimes the line art gets kind of dulled out with the washes of paint over top of it, especially if it's something like pencil. And I always thought that was such a, like, an ingenious way to keep the line art, is just adding it in again afterwards. I always liked that. I always like how it ended up looking. So I've been considering that, but I need a scanner to do that. Scanners are kind of expensive. Not cheap. Also, I don't have the room. I don't know where I would put a scanner. I need to get some more shelving in here. All my art supplies are currently being kept on the floor. Because I don't have shelves in here anymore. I moved them when I upgraded my snake's tank. I had to move all my shelves. So I lost my shelving. So I need to get more shelves. Put my art supplies up on. These are the mundane things I worry about. The floor is nothing but a shelf with no height limit, but I got no room and I keep tripping over it. Like, literally all my sketchbooks are in a pile underneath my desk, because I don't have anywhere to put them. I have like 4 of them right now. I have too many sketchbooks that aren't completed. I kind of like... What I've been doing is kind of like, practice on paper, but like, work in digital. And it's been weird because I'm trying to like teach myself digital techniques while doing pieces, and it's kind of weird. I feel like doing the thumbnails has been kind of helpful for getting to do and draw different things and trying to do different effects. But I'm still not really that comfortable digital drawing. And I haven't painted in so long, it feels weird. I don't know, it's kind of, I've been in a weird little medium zone with art recently where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know, I feel like I'm in a weird growth stage with a lot of stuff. Where I'm like in a weird, like, ugly duckling stage of figuring things out. But that's pretty normal with art though, where you like, when you're growing and you're learning, you kind of hate everything you make. Because you're at that developmental stage where you just don't like whatever you're making. I feel that way a lot. But, you know, it's... Man, I cannot differentiate that. My brightness down? Man. I cannot see that difference on my tablet. That's crazy. No wonder my art looks so dark. all the time. Oh well. I like how dark that is. That's a little better. Grayscale's weird. I feel like I gotta keep layering and layering and layering when I grayscale. That and my hair color is very pastel, so it's kind of hard to figure out how dark to really make it. We'll blend it out. It's a weird video graphical game you've played. What do you mean by video video game? I mean, we played Rat Shaker. That was pretty damn weird. It was an odd-ass game. Not bad, but like definitely strange. Definitely felt like one of those 48-hour game design challenges. Not in like a bad way, but more so in like the story itself. You can kind of feel that it was made quickly. Not in like a bad way though. More of like you could tell this was like a project. I'm trying to think what other like weird games. I don't know. I don't really play a lot of games off stream. Oop, it's the same color. Rat Shaker or Squirrel Stapler, you choose your fighter. Isn't there a game where you can just be a squirrel with a gun? I think I saw that. I am kind of excited though to try out Slime Rancher on Friday. It's gonna be fun. That's such a cute looking game. I can't remember who recommended it to me though. It was somebody on stream. They told me they thought I would like Slime Rancher, and I thought that was a good idea. I think it's actually called Squirrel with a Gun. Yes, that's the one. I have seen little bits and pieces of that game and it looks goofy. But like the perfect type of goofy. Have you ever played Escape Freaky Bob's Party? It's about SpongeBob. Is that kind of like the Mr. Krabs on Ketamine game, where it's like goofy? Because I'm all for like really quick goofy games. I feel like that would be fun to do as like a little fuck around stream. Like maybe do like a little chit chatting and then play some goofy shit that only takes me like a half hour, 45 minutes to do. I need to find more chill games. Really, I need to keep playing the games that I have. But I want to keep adding things to the repertoire. To have to like pull out of my pocket. Like I got a like piece of paper in my journal that has basically like a list of games to look at if I ever need to go buy and stuff, and I'm just always keeping adding stuff to that list. I still have to play Doom. I've been meaning to figure out how to make that work though, because I can only play Doom Eternal for like maybe 30 minutes before I'm like, this is too overwhelming. So I don't think I would be able to like stream it without having a heart attack. Cause I'm really bad at shooter games, but I feel like I have to prove that point that I'm really bad at them. So nobody keeps asking for them. I gotta make an example. Kinda, but not fast. There's actually a really long maze. It's on Roblox. My sister showed it to me and I was like, what the hell is this? I love that. I don't play it. I've never played Roblox in my life. I was too old when it became popular. So now it's kind of weird because I feel like I'm like, this is a baby game. It's a game for children when I know it's not. Like I know it's like it's got like a cult following behind it. There's plenty of people who play it these days. I don't know. I don't know anything about Roblox other than Rope Beats exists, and Squid Game games keep ending up on my YouTube feed. AI SpongeBob has a long speech about your potential. Polybridge. What's Polybridge? I know about the do you guys remember? I don't know if they still exist. It probably does. The AI episode things where it'd be like an episode of Family Guy or SpongeBob, and it's like got a bunch of AI 3D models like just kind of bouncing off each other and bouncing off the chat. And like you can donate things to make them say stuff, and it's always really cursed. I remember those. The good stuff. What is Polybridge? Polybridge is a game where you design bridges like a 2D editor, and it gives you certain challenges like no supports or drawbridge. That sounds fun. I did I did something like that when I was in school. I was in engineering class where we did stuff like that. I'll have you know that I was 2D and 3D AutoCAD verified. I had the paperwork certified, that's what it was. I had certifications in AutoCAD. Which is like design software. For like making stuff for like all that. Wowie zowie, I know. Forgot to mention that the speech takes place in a maze where he chases you with a chainsaw. Jesus. I'll have to look into that later. Because I'm kind of curious. I clearly have no idea where the light source is coming from, but we're gonna ignore it. I love drafting classes. It was the best. I know, it's so much fun. I love doing it. I knew so many people who hated it. Like, they just wanted to do, like... they just wanted, you know, like, make trebuchets and shit. And I was like, nah, bro, I'm fucking 3D modeling. I'm making cogs and stuff in 3D software. I'm having a hell of a time. And honestly, it gave me a strong appreciation for drafting. An appreciation for the skill set. I did something similar to that. Yeah, it's kind of like basic engineering class type stuff. I also had a really cool engineering teacher. He was cool. He was a chill guy as long as you did your work. And that's the thing, is a lot of people took his class thinking that they can, like, you know, just fuck around and do whatever. But he was very, like, strict. I'm like, hey, you're learning. And I was good with it because I enjoyed learning. So I was like, hell yeah, I want to learn how to make 3D models and stuff. This was before 3D printers became pretty common in schools too. So it was like, he was always like, you know, maybe we'll go down to the college and they have a 3D printer, and maybe I'll send your CAD files and stuff to him and he'll 3D print them. And I was like, ooh. Never happened, but you know, it would have been cool. It's honestly just, it's fun to do. I don't understand people who don't enjoy doing stuff like that. It's like, with all the 3D model stuff that I do, I've been having to learn Unity and Blender. Or I've been trying to. I haven't really been succeeding at all, but I've been learning things, and it's actually been really fun to learn about 3D, like 3D models and 3D animation, and just how 3D stuff is made and rendered and done. They teach you how to draw and it looked great immediately. It's so fucking good. I wish I kept my drafts. I did a lot of like house design stuff, like making floor plans and like where to put the power outlets and the plumbing and stuff. I did a lot of those, and I was very proud of like my apartments and stuff. Like the apartment built, like you would have to like make a house or like an apartment floor, and they'd be like, all right, here's all your units. You need to squeeze 8 units into this floor space. And you have to accommodate an elevator and like emergency exits and like plumbing and all this crazy stuff. And it was really fun. I like the puzzle challenge of it, of like having to figure out how to squeeze everything in. Like everybody's gotta have like X amount of space for this, and they have to have X amount of space for that, and like all the regulation required to like make a house. Gave me a lot of appreciation for it, like how things are made and laid out. Feng shui of like buildings, because I've seen some buildings where I'm like, who the hell made this when they could have obviously put something here instead of there. It's fun stuff. Had to learn about like the average size of like a bathtub, like the standard for a bathtub. Mine was mostly perspective and drawing parts. We did a lot of that too. Like it was mostly like designing buildings and houses for like up to regulation. And like the 3D portion was mostly about like pieces and parts, like cogs and like things that you would like 3D print like, yeah, like pieces, like for stuff. Like, hey, I want you, here's the dimensions and the guidelines for this object. I need you to make this object. I always thought that was cool. It was fun to do. And at the end of the year, we made a trebuchet. Launch a pumpkin across the football field. I was like one of 2 girls in that class. It was just me and dudes learning about AutoCAD. Well, what's the average size of the bathtub? Spill the tea. I don't remember. You think I remember? I was like a freshman. I don't remember. Actually, no, I think I was a sophomore when I did that. I don't know, there's like a specific rule of like how big a bathtub can be, especially if it's like on a different story. Like there's a standard sizing for it because of the weight of the water. Like bathtubs have to be a certain size. Isn't it 80 gallons? It's something like that. I know it's like less than 100. Well, let's find out together. We Google real quick what's the standard size of a bathtub. Of an American bathtub. Why is Firefox having a heart attack? You have my stream open. Okay. You better work. Yeah, let's figure out how big a bathtub is. Because it's awfully small, I do know that. 60 inches by 30 inches. Yeah, 60 by 30. How much is that in gallons? Because I know it has it's that size because of weight. $40 to 70 gallons. 80 gallons. Yeah, it's about 80 gallons. But yeah, they gotta be that small because of the weight of the water. Especially if you're like making an apartment, you don't want the bathtub falling through the ground. Me with my cast iron tub. Jesus. Always thought clawfoot tubs were really pretty. But I kind of am... Like, my great-grandmother, I think? No, it was my uncle's cabin. He had a, like, old-school clawfoot, like, cast iron bathtub. And the thing about those things is they're so deep. Like, it's awesome, but like when you're a kid, it's kind of terrifying because I'm like, I'm just gonna drown and die in here. I can't get out. I can't get out of this thing. I'm just gonna die in here. I'm gonna slip and drown. Especially because I was like, I don't know, 9, 8 years old. Not even. Probably like 7-ish. When that happened and I visited them. It was very scary. It used to be very hard to get into. They're so difficult. Especially when you're a kid, you feel like you're gonna slip and fall and die in there. That, and it was in the cabin, so it was like not attached to like water or anything, and there was no hot water, so my uncle had to like heat water over the fire and like pour it in there and just keep pouring water in there. So it like took forever to fill, and then by the time he filled it, it was just scary. set up with one of those hoop style curtain hangers so it looks full on cartoonish. I know exactly what you're talking about too. It'd be like straight up something out of a cartoon. Like something you'd see out of Tom and Jerry. And just cartoonish clawfoot bathtub. Are you actually from West Virginia in 1953? Cause your story sound like my great grandma's. I am, a spoiler, doxing myself. I am from West Virginia, which is probably why some of those stories sound familiar. I'm a West Virginia girl. I'm not from there. I just grew up there. I grew up in the woods. Yo, I know, right? You scared me for a second. I thought I was gonna get doxxed. I'm like, how does he know? How does he know? Did I mention this before? I don't think I ever have. I usually try not to mention it because I just don't want to be doxy towards myself. It doesn't really matter, I guess. It's just West Virginia feels like such a small state. You gotta like be secretive about it. I feel like I've said enough things about Mothman to out myself. Well, that's awesome that you fucking actually guessed that though, Jesus. Holy moly. Yep, I'm the good old West backyard. Darker. You northerner. These days. I'm not that much of a northerner. Still Appalachian. The heart of Appalachia. My family's from Spencer, and my great aunt owned the post office because it was built literally on top of her house. Dang. Nice. I think I know where Spencer is. I didn't think it was legal, but apparently it is. Probably. I don't want to say where I was because that's a little doxy. Even now, I'll keep it to the state level. So there's a lot of really interesting. You were near like the lunatic asylum, then like that's over that way. The Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. I think it's like in that area. I think if I'm thinking of the right place. Oh yeah, her sister's institutionalized that one. I replaced it. Yep. It's always so like, that's the thing is like, I feel like the state has Roane County-ish. Yeah, it's about there. Like central-ish. I don't know, it's been a long time. Oh, does that mean you know what the Golden Horseshoe is? I've told people before about the Golden Horseshoe. It's in that curved area that butts against Ohio. Oh, like up in the Ohio River Valley. That's cool though. It's a small world after all. I feel like West Virginia just has that vibe as a state where it's like, it's spooky. It's spooky by default, you know? Like, it just feels haunted out there. Everything feels haunted. Oh wow, literally between Flatwoods and Point Pleasant. Yeah. I know where those things are. Out in the Tudor's biscuit world. Fucking love Tudors, yeah. I like a good, delicious Mary B. Bacon, egg, and cheese on the biscuit. Yeah, I would usually get a Mary B every time I went to Tudors. The rocket is a weapon of mass destruction capable of destroying any gut biome. I'm trying to remember another one I used to always get. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was basically just a Mary B with a hash brown. I think it's called like the Duke or something. The Duchess. King? It was something like that. It was just a bacon, egg, and cheese with a hash brown on it, and it was super good. Cool. This explains how I know what cheerwine is. They don't sell it in New York City, which left me very confused. You, not I. This explains why you know why cheerwine is the thing. They don't sell it in New York City. Yeah, they, I don't know, there's a lot of weird niche sodas that I know about because of my brother. Cheerwine is so good though. Mr. B's chips. For real, for real. Pepperoni roll. Alright, let me... I guess we'll color it just to see. And a curiosity. Cheerwine, knee-high, Big Red. Yeah. Knee-highs are so good. You can get knee-highs in other places though. I can get knee-high where I live now. I don't live in West Virginia anymore. It's just where I grew up as a kid. As a wee baby. What happened? There we go. Frosty's the modern knee-high and it hurts American Soul a little bit. They still make them. They still exist. I've seen knee-highs. They're just really hard to find. Usually they're at like the weirdest places. Like oddball gas stations. know a guy who drinks Sundrop, but I think that's from Tennessee. They still make Sundrop? I know, I usually like find them at mom and pop barbecue joints and the like. Yeah, usually they're like at really weird oddball gas stations, like family-owned gas stations where I live. I live in the South now. You know what? I think I might color this. Man, Sundrop, that's a tough life to live. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I like it colored, but I feel like I got used to the grayscale. I got like Danny Phantom green eyes. Like I'm going ghost. Snack. Yeah. The year of snack. So cute, I know. I love drawing snakes. I love their stupid little heads. Adorable dumb faces. They're actually starting to reclassify a lot of the Blue Ridge as rainforest. That kind of makes sense though, considering how many newts and salamanders are like native to that type of area, you know? Like, there's a lot of amphibians in the waters. And technically it probably already was a rainforest, you know, back when like North America was more tropical. Like back when the giant sloths and whatnot. I gotta darken this for sure. I think I like the color with this with the black and white background. I feel like I just have to tinge up on my colors a little bit because the grayscale kind of desaturates the shading. exactly why. Reptile abundance and lush understory is what they're looking for. Like the rhododendrons you see all over the place in Tennessee. See, that makes sense though, because like West Virginia's got like hellbenders and like crazy amphibians and lizards and stuff in the caves and whatnot. So I feel like that makes sense. To me, that makes sense. Oh no, am I coloring on the long layer? No, we're good. I feel like that tracks. Hellbender is such a badass name for such a unique animal. I think they're so cool. They're so cute. Like you got the American Hellbenders, and then you have like the Japanese Hellbenders. And I just think it's cute. I just think they're cute little guys. It's half the reason I wanted to be a herpetologist as a kid. Because I saw lizards and I was like, that's awesome. I want to do that. That and all the newts and salamanders. Do you guys know what an olm is? Like the salamander, an olm? Have you ever seen one of them? Pretty cool. It's like an axolotl's ugly cousin. Let me pull up a picture. I can grab a picture of an olm. Olm. Oh, it's that thing. Yeah. It's like an axolotl's ugly cousin. Olms. Like a little dragon. It looks like a little Chinese dragon, but an axolotl. And it has no eyes. Axolotl, but they put the smear tool to it. I never really saw many reptiles. I grew up near creeks and woods. I might just be a bit oblivious. Then again, I saw some foxes or coyotes. See, I love like going in the creek and like flipping rocks and like looking for stuff in the water. I don't know where olms are native to, but I know I never saw one in person. I'll pull up a picture on stream to show an olm. Fortunately, reptiles are pretty sensitive to pollution. Yeah. I used to love catching the little orange speckled newts. I used to love catching those little guys. Flip the rock. Find lizard. Where'd the picture of an olm go? There it is. Yeah, this thing. This is an olm. It's like an axolotl, but it's got no eyes. Because it lives in the cave. It lives in like dark places like in a cave, and it's like an axolotl in the sense it doesn't evolve past its like newt stage. But they're really long like a Chinese dragon. And they have no eyes. They look like a sock puppet. They're super cute, but they're also very sensitive to pollution. We just got box turtles and 5-line skinks around here, so not much variety, but they're little friends. Yeah. I like catching, where I live now, there's like a bunch of frogs, and I love catching the frogs. It looks like a sperm cell with legs. The olm. I think they're cute. It's like a little dragon. Looks like a little dragon. Looks like a little Chinese dragon. They're super cute though. The cute little guy. He can't see. He don't know no better. They're super cute though. Leave me and my olm alone. has not hurt you. You cannot bully him. He lives in the caves and he's not gonna see this, but that's not the point. They're so slippery. You got a pretty decent bloom of gray trees frogs and leopard frogs too, but I haven't seen any in a few years. I like the leopard frogs. I think leopard frogs are cool looking because they got that little pointy face. And they got pretty patterns on them. I like the little green tree frogs. I think those are pretty cute. They get pretty big too. Yeah, they do. They get really big. That's a big old frog. I also saw a couple cane toads before, and I know they're invasive and all that, but like, they're so cute. I let them go. I can't take them and euthanize them how you should, because they're invasive. I can't do it. I know I'm supposed to just like break his head with a rock, but it's evil. I don't like it. The frog didn't ask to be born. Doesn't feel nice being mean, no. I know it's nature and like they're invasive and they're not supposed to be there, but like I feel bad. I don't want to hurt the little guy. It's not my fault. Oh god, am I... Put something on the wrong layer. What was I doing? I was doing something. Oh yeah, I was working on the skin. I don't want to be mean to the little guys. I just want to catch them and then give them a smooch and put them back. Be like, bye buddy. I just don't know how I feel about color. Oh damn, ours is looking good. Also, I'm back from making dinner. Welcome back. I'm still pushing along. I'm kind of in the stage where I don't know if I want this in color or not. Cause like I like how it looks in color, but I also kind of mess with the grayscale. I don't know. Ooh, how was dinner? Did you enjoy your dinny? Oh, that's a blender, that's why. Hmm. Hmm. Mm. It's good. I only have the offcuts of meat. I only had the offcuts of meat. I had to make 2 separate dinners since my sister was still hungry and I gave him my potatoes. Good dinner's good dinner. Meat and potatoes. I don't know how I feel about the red I picked. I feel like it's gotta be darker. Box turtles are hella cute though. They mate for life. Oh, they mate for life? They have a very small territory. They stay their whole lives just so that they can find someone they like and settle down for the little turtle life. That's so cute. I didn't know they mate for life. I know there's a lot of birds that do that. Like swans and stuff, mate for life. Oh no, I'm just not digging this. And that'll make it more pink. There we go, let's saturate this a little more. This basic jazz is hitting really hard. Oh shit, let me make sure it's still on the copyright free thing. Okay, we're good. It's 3 hours. We're like 2 hours into it. I just wanted to double check. I don't want to have to mute music later. Ooh. Eepy. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like I gotta like drag out some shadows to make this red really pop, because I feel like it's not really... It's not redding. Never mind, I don't know where I read that, but it ain't true. I'm out here spreading misinformation on turtles. How dare get my hopes up for nothing. I want my locally sourced, correct turtle facts on my desk by noon. Shame. Shame. Boo him. I don't apologize, it will happen again. It's okay. I think I spread disinformation all the time, or misinformation. There's no way I don't. But they do regularly live over 100 years, which is really cool for such a little guy. I know, isn't it neat? That's like how lobsters can live forever as long as they can keep molting. I think that's cool. George was estimated to be around 140 years old when he died in 2017. Rest in peace, King. That's like my pet snake. Like, over the years, the information has changed so much about ball pythons and how long they live. Like, the oldest one is like in his 70s. He's an old man. It's an old lady. He was a mobster lobster. He was a mobster lobster. It's like that shark that they found the world's largest shark, but then like, oh no, that wasn't a shark, that was like a clam or something. Scientists found like the world's oldest clam and they killed it trying to open it. Which is so bad. Can you imagine living like hundreds of years just to be fucking shucked by some scientist? I feel like the more shadows I add to this, the more I'm kind of accepting it. Yep. I think my values were just off, and that was throwing me off. Same thing with the world's oldest, the second oldest tree. I kept breaking his non-destructive tool, so he just cut it down and went, well shit, but they found another one, so it's okay. Yeah, Ming lived till like 507 years old. Jesus. I can't imagine being a creature that just lives that long. It's gotta be a crazy existence. Yummy. Delicious 500-year-old 500-year-old clam. Oop. And that's too blue. And some alien abducts you and kills you trying to figure out how old you are. Can you imagine being abducted by aliens and like, we can only figure out how old you are if we get to look at your bones? We can only find out if we crack you open. I'd be so mad. Imagine being that clam up in heaven, just being like, God damn it. I got this fucking far. In my clam run. Why'd they do that to Ming? He was in the Middle Ages. Poor guy. They ended my run. Bro, I was in the top slot. Can you imagine if, like, reincarnation is real and, like, you're fucking, like, a 500-year-old clam and you're, like, living your best life and then you get reincarnated? Put me in, coach. I can clam some more. I got it. I can filter feed. Oh, speaking of filter feeding and clams, did you see that one thing where a city, like, I don't know if it's a city or something, but like they use clams to like filter the water because they're really good at it. So there's just like a reservoir of clams that live like in the water supply that they have like in a tank, and all they do is clean water. I think that's nifty. Might as well use nature, you know? Give the clam the benefit. Reincarnation is real and I am a clam a mere 500 years before I can do it again. I mean, to be reborn as a clam, you gotta probably be doing something right. Best 107 years over, now you have to get the job or worse, be a horse. think that's Copenhagen. It's something like that. It's like some city that uses clams in the water supply. Because they're just really good at it. Like, they're good at doing that. So might as well let them. Like, I saw where somebody had, like, I don't know, it was probably like 6 or so clams, like, in a 10-gallon tank of, like, murky, dirty water. And they cleared it out in, like, not even a day. Like, they cleaned it up. No, wrong layer. Six clams in a circle, like they're gonna summon a civil engineer. Somebody was a genius and decided to put clams in the water. It's not me unless I have my eye bags. Gotta toss in my eye bags. Real as fuck. For sure. I need my eye bags, or else it is not me. Some impersonator who's well rested. Not me. Nope. A fraud, a liar, a scammer, in Noriko's shoes. The blush does not fade into purple, it's not me. Look at her. Eye bags. It's dark as hell over there. There we go. Random, but I think I'm gonna start 4711 cologne. But I don't want to smell like a 67-year-old German man. Estes tragic. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a cologne person. I don't like smells. I don't like scents and odors. Yo, welcome back, Dark Skull. Ugh. I gotta stretch. I've been shrimping over my desk this whole time. I cracked my back. Wrong way. Oi. My bones. Oh, my hip. Ow. How dark is the skull? Pitch black. Black is the void. Ugh, I gotta stand up and stretch my hips. My legs. Back. I'm dying. Ugh. That feeling when you unshrimp and every vertebrae pops and you pretend like you're dragon waking up from eternal slumber. Ugh, I lost tracking. My lower back and hips. This is not a good chair. Alright. Cool. Where are we? What day is it? Whoop. Normal. Yeah, let me fill in some of these gaps. God, it was Wednesday. I have to go. It's getting late. Yeah, it's mid-week. I gotta go to bed soon, too. I just wanna get, like, almost done with this. I'll do all the finishing, rendering stuff later. That's an eraser. I just want to get it cleaned up. I'm gonna go sleepy. I want to clean. I think I'm gonna finish up with cleaning up everything. Get it all nice. Good night, bud. Have good dreams. Yeah. Have a good sleep. Rest well. Be rejuvenated by the power of rest. Oy, oy, oy. Drawing looks way better. I think so too. Well, let me think. Since you've been gone, I think we redid the line art and I grayscaled it. Yeah, I think that's all I've done. Now I'm working on color, so I can... This isn't even the full color. I have the grayscale under it to get the tone. Where is it? Color? Yeah. I'm cleaning it up right now. This is a bit messy. Whee. Slumber is catching up on me though. I have a friend who I used to be able to influence his dreams. I'd be like, quick, don't think about Fox Girls, and then he'd DM me the next morning being, God damn you. Dude, that's evil. I can't even imagine having that type of power in my hands. I'd be like that Eric Andre bit where I'm like grabbing him by the hands and spinning circles going nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. He has since fortified his imagination against such things. I'd hope so. That'd be that's horrible. I would not want to be that guy. People influence my dreams. It's bad enough most of my dreams are stress dreams anyways. I don't want to be stressing out about fox girls. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Yep. Honestly, I'm surprised nobody brought that up for Nimmy Nightmare yet. It's just her going nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. I feel like you're gonna be going to bed soon, so have a good night. I'm gonna be going sweet dreams. Have a good one. We're gonna finish up this, which I'm already almost done with, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Got good work in. We streamed almost about 2.5 hours. Can't wait for her full model. I'm so excited. Me too. I love the chibi, but I'm really excited for her to get like a full body, like a full size for her to reach her critical mass. My god, I had a stroke there for a second. I'm glad she adjusted her image too. I feel like Lemon Leaf was generic in the scheme of things. I mean, for 2020, like, I feel like it fit, but like this day and age with so many VTubers, I feel like you gotta kind of stand out a little more. Oh, did you see her ears flick on her chibi? It's so cute. I did. I was watching her play Wii games earlier. She was playing like Wii party games. Like those like Jeopardy and like The Price is Right. She's playing like a bunch of those like really shitty shovelware Wii games. She was having fun though. Ooh. My god, I cannot stop. Alright, let me see where we're going here. Cool. I totally forgot about the other branch. I think she single-handedly revived interest in WarioWare. Those games are so weird. I don't know how I feel about the WarioWares. I've seen some of them. They seem like such weird games. I do want to see her try to play Rhythm Heaven Fever. I think that would be fun. That's a good Wii game. Ugh. Okay. My body's yelling at me. And so I think we're gonna scooch to the desk. Oh yeah, let me save this before I lose it all. Thank you. Alright. I think we're gonna call it. Yeah. Alright. Yep, it's bedtime. Oh yeah. It's bedtime. I could quit yawning. Oh my lord. Anyway. Let me get out of here before I end up in another yawning fit. Jesus. Anyway. Night. Farewell. Sleep between dreams. No one is sleepy. Anyway. Good night.